Hey guys, today we are back with another exciting science video. If you want to learn more about time travel, stay tuned. Back to the actual topic. What is time travel? Wait, but before I answer the question, first imagine you had a grandpa that you weren't too fond of. So you used a time machine and went to his time and stabbed him with a knife and you killed him. But then, would you actually be able to do this? Because if your grandpa is dead, then you would never have been born, and if you weren't born, you technically can't kill him. The loop just goes on. This is known as the grandfather paradox. This paradox doesn't have any proven solution, but there are two main theories. The first theory is that if you traveled back in time, you somehow wouldn't be able to kill your grandfather. Another more popular theory is that when you travel back in time, you create another alternate reality. To make this simpler, let's just pretend this timeline is the reality you're in right now. You travel back in time and create another timeline next to it. In this way, there would be infinite realities because there are many possibilities as to what would happen. Unfortunately, all that's only theoretical. Now let's talk about how you can actually travel through time. There are a few ways that you can travel in time. The first way to travel through time is called time dilation. According to Einstein, time measured along different trajectories is affected by differences in either gravity or velocity, each of which affects time in different ways. Einstein thought of time as a river, constantly changing depending on the things around it. Let's use this animation to describe time in an easier way. And no, I didn't make this animation, and I got permission from the owner of it. Imagine the light bouncing back and forth as time. No matter what direction it goes, it still goes at the same rate. But watch what happens when this light clock moves forward. The light clock moves at a slower rate. You can see why this happens when you trace the path of the light. Instead of bouncing at a straight line, it is bouncing at an angle. The light is traveling a longer distance, so it appears to be slower. The same happens when you travel at around light speed. If you travel at light speed for a bit, you travel to the future about 9.5 minutes relative to other people. This isn't really that much, but as your velocity increases, the time you skipped increases greatly. In other words, time dilation is exponential. Now let's look at ways you can travel back in time. The first way to travel to the past is theoretical. Some scientists believe that if you exceed the speed of light infinitely, time could somehow go backwards and you can travel back in time. The second way you can travel back in time is to travel through a wormhole. Although there are theories, most scientists believe that travel to the past is impossible. Before I get into how you can travel back in time, I have to tell you more about what wormholes are and how they work. Wormholes actually exist in real life, but they are too small to be seen. You probably know that nothing is completely solid or completely smooth. Like this pool ball, for example, appears perfectly smooth, but when you go super close up, it has tons of tiny wrinkles and crevices in it. Time actually works the same way. If you go closer up into something, even closer than molecules or atoms, you can enter the quantum realm, the same place where Ant-Man went into. In the quantum realm, time flows freely. Wormholes are everywhere. They only appear for fractions of seconds at a time, but if humans can somehow make them last longer, we can travel back in time. However, even if wormholes were made possible to travel in, you would be transported instantaneously to a random place in the universe at a random time, and chances are you would end up somewhere you can't survive. Because of all these factors, most scientists deem time travel to the past impossible. Time travel can be extremely dangerous or extremely helpful, but in the world we live in today, time travel is still far out of reach. Guys, this is just gonna wrap up our video. If you enjoyed this video, please like the video, and if you haven't already, subscribe for more quality content. And if you want more science videos, please comment in the comment section and tell us what you want us to make, and we might make it.